Hello, welcome back. Scott from Wessex Blades. If I said this week was insane, this week was insane. Okay, so I've been hammering at work, just stupid. What I've tried to get on with is the ferro rods that I had the orders for, because the grinder hasn't arrived from the States yet. So I'm keeping busy that way, and then I had 20 minutes left over at the end of the day. So if I pop the light on, excuse me a second, pop. I saw something off of Mike's channel, Gavkoo, and it was a little Scribe. So I've made myself one. It's a slab of aluminium and 3 broken drill bits. So high speed steel. I just literally scribed a line across the top, tried to find the center, using the scrubber marks, the sanded marks that they use to clean this actual thing off. I didn't even use the center finder. I just literally found that'll do. Sort of found the center, sort of found the same distance either side, and then realised all I had to do, however fast I drilled them, was just taper by using a file one side or the other. And I actually used the sander. I got a taper one side and just turned that until I measured it across the 2 gaps there, and it was in the center. So that means now I can scribe a center line. It's good enough. I mean, I can't see that's off center. So over 8 mil, if I'm 0.1 of a mil out, I'll make a mistake better than the line would, you know, the accuracy of the line is. So now I'm gonna go at scribing off this Khanda. So I'll pop my light off. I'll show you how awkward it is with a big old piece of steel. Where's the stupid light? Don't want to go off. Littles, cheap camera. Bleh. Right, so the theory being, because that's in the middle, you turn it until you meet the thickness of the stock. So there's the stock, there's the scriber thing. You turn it until the left and the right thing hit there, and then just gently keep going up and down there, and you should be able to see there's the line, and that's pretty damn in the middle. So I'll carry on doing this. I'll have a go at hollow grinding it. God, that'll be easy. I've been grinding, I suppose, about a total of 2 hours now, and this is as far as it's got. Okay, so I'm about a third of the way on a quarter of the edge. That makes it 12. And my red grinder started to feel a bit hot. You all know what that sounds like, doesn't it? So, call a day on that thing, out in the vibes of the hands. So what I thought I'd do is I'll change the blade on the bandsaw. Use my time as effectively as I can. See you in a bit. Okay, so now the second day. It's now Sunday. And I've moved the sander off the top of the bench down to the floor. Down here. So that means I'm sat on the bandsaw doing hollow grinding across the top crown wheel there, tracking wheel. Now it looks like this. Now I've put it back on the bench and done a little bit of more angle grind just to clear it up a little bit. That side is nearly done, or at least that side of this side is nearly done, so I'm nearly a quarter of the way. One very hot little grinder. Do really well. Keep going. So we're still waiting for the grinder a la New York to arrive. So I'm keeping as busy as I can with what I got. And trying to get this Khanda through a little bit. It looks alright. So what you got to understand is, this is very stiff, this camera tripod. It's a double hollow grind. So there's a central sort of spine there that goes along that way. It's a very high point. It gets heavier as it goes up. The thing is that the hollow grind changes its attitude as you go up. So as I'm coming across with the angle grinder, here I'm quite steep, and as I go further and further and further up, I'm getting shallower and shallower. So it's a real intuitive sort of thing going on here, to use one radius of disc to create a constantly changing radius on the hollow grind. But we can get around that, because I do stuff by hand all the time. So thanks for joining me again, and I'll see how we get on. But I'm really hoping this week that the grinder arrives, because I have a cunning plan. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, along with the things I managed to pick up along my travels, I've got an English workman's transformer. So what that does is it converts 240 to work site, construction site 110 volts. And then there's this, which is 110 outlet with the pins on. So as long as the transformer works, I don't need to buy one. So I can get this thing up and running on the American voltage on this motor. So what I'm hoping is I'll be able to just disconnect all of this gubbins, stick on the end of the USA voltage, plug it in my tranny, plug that in, and it should work at around about 110 volts. That's 200 volts. That's what I'm hoping. So that'll save me 50 notes, I think. Catch you later. Let's go to 6 plates. Try to cut pennies on my DRD.